What is up, guys? Evan Almighty 23 coming at you with week number 4 of the online franchise. And right here, I'm going through the roster I am playing and this week, and it is the Baltimore Ravens. They're the division leaders, and they're 3-0 going into this game. They don't have any losses. So this dude's a good opponent, and it's going to be a tough game. And it's even going to be tougher, and this series is going to be tougher, because I got a little story for you guys. All right, so yesterday. All right, so what happened was a couple of my friends texted me like, yo, you want to play football? And, it's really fun to play football. Where I'm at, we got a lot of snow, so we're going to play play football in the snow. And, I was pumped. We always love playing football. We try to do it once a week, but we do it a little. We play football a little less than that. Probably like 2 times a month. But anyway, right there, controller turning off. But anyways, we're playing football, and my friend's rolling out of the pocket, and I'm going in for the sack. All right, and he's getting a little far ahead of me, and I dive and try to tackle him. And my back foot kind of slipped a little bit, but I still got an okay jump and missed the tackle though. And my hand had smacked the ground pretty hard, and I did feel like kind of a burn real quick in my pinky, in my finger. And so my initial reaction is to kind of try to bend it, and I had a glove on, by the way, and I couldn't bend my pinky. I was like, oh, that's not good. So I decided to actually take off my glove. I take off my glove, and my pinky looked like a zigzag. One half of my pinky's going like to the left, and the top half is going to the right. And it was absolutely disgusting looking. It was, and I knew right away, I at least have a dislocation. Okay, so what I do, get my car, drive home, head to the ER. And as many of you guys know, when you get to the emergency room, you have to, explain what happened. And, I showed them my finger, and they're, one of the nurses, called back to one of the doctors and was like, yeah, we have an obvious finger injury. So they pulled me right in. I didn't have to wait in the waiting room because, it was pretty bad. It looked bad. And it was definitely something was wrong. And so they took me right back. And basically I'm waiting for a couple hours now, talking to a bunch of different doctors. And then we finally get to the point where I get to get x-rays. And that is, the big moment. I get to figure out what actually had happened. So I get x-rays, and, the doctor comes in and explains. He's like, okay, you have, your finger is dislocated in 2 places. Or actually, no, it was just dislocated. It looked like it was dislocated in 2 places, but it was dislocated. And so I was like, all right, awesome. I can deal with that. And then he said it is also broken. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that's bad. Okay. Can't get much worse, right? Then he goes, and you're going to have surgery. And then I was like, oh man. I was just like so down because I've been working out all year, for this year's, baseball season. And, I can't play basketball this year. I was playing basketball this year, and I can't play basketball. My season's over, and in basketball, can't play baseball, and can't play any football. So that really was hard on me. It was tough. And, then they informed me, which I knew was coming. They're like, yeah, we got to pop it back in place, unfortunately. And I had the option. I could either just, have no pain medicine or whatever and just take it, pop it in right there. Or, I could have a numb. The next level up, I guess, is to numb it. And the next level from that is morphine, I guess. Well, initially I was just going to take it, take the pain, because they had offered me pain medicine, while I was waiting. And I didn't think I really needed any, because I always think of it as pain being only mental. Like if you're in a lot of pain, you can mentally block it. That's what I always do. Just got to have mental toughness. But, I just decided, why not just get it numbed? It's not going to hurt. So they they put a shot in. The shot kind of hurt because they had to like move it around a lot while it was in my skin, and but it wasn't that bad. And then he starts to pop it back in, and my finger, he's grabbing it, and he would pull this thing so hard, like he was making noises like grunting trying to pull this. He was pulling so hard, like with all his might. But it was weird because I could not feel it, and I'm so glad I got it numb, because if I didn't have it numbed, it would probably be horrible pain, because I thought he'd just pop it in real quick, but he was pulling for a while. And the first time he stopped pulling, he told me to try to bend it, and I couldn't, and then he had to do it again because it wasn't all the way in place. But basically what happened was part of my bone had chipped off when my finger hit the ground, and that piece that chipped off kind of broke apart a little bit. So I meet with the surgeon Wednesday, so I gotta wait a while, and the surgeons will tell me what he's got to do. He probably has to repair the bone and then remove the pieces around. And right here in that game, how did that get overturned? Oh my gosh, I was lucky. But basically the point of this video is I'm playing with a cast now. They came out, I thought they would just wrap my 2 fingers or whatever. Now I have a full cast. So Xbox, and especially Madden, is extremely difficult to play. In this game, you'll see my users are off. It is so difficult. It's on my left hand, so that's the hand I use to turn my guys around to get the the user picks, catches and everything. So it's real difficult. It's also hard for me to precision pass. And my RB button is actually broken, and so it's very difficult to play with my controller, because on the right side I got to worry about pressing RB real hard, because it will work if I press it hard enough, and then on the left side it's tough to precision pass and everything. And actually in this video you guys will see I got sacked a total, I want to say 12 times or something like that. He was sending tons of heat on me, and with this cast it's extremely difficult for me to get the ball off, because it's just difficult to play with the cast. My users are off. See right there, missing tackles. It was really tough for me. So this season, the first season of the online franchise, it's gonna be difficult. I can't guarantee I'm gonna make the playoffs, because it's so hard for me to play, and everything's off. My users are bad. It's tough for me to precision pass. It hurts when I play. I only play my franchise games. I was gonna pause the franchise and just say I can't play, but I was just like, what, I'm not gonna make everyone wait. I'll just do what I can right now. So I'm gonna try to play all my games to the best of my ability. I can't guarantee I'm gonna have win a great deal of my games with this, because I'm extremely limited. And not only is it difficult, to play, and right there I was, that playback, last play, I don't know how I was dropping that, but it's not only extremely difficult for me to play, but it's also painful, because I only have like a half cast since I have to go see the surgeon. So it's not like I can still move my finger a little bit, so it's painful when I do play. So I only play really my franchise games. So that's way less Madden that I play, and it's difficult to play when I do. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna try, to the best of my ability. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's tough being limited. But you know what? I'm lucky that I have an arm. I've got a friend that has 1 arm and 2 prosthetic legs, and he still plays sports. He's amazing. And I'm lucky that I even have a hand. So I'm not going to complain about my skills being very limited, and me not bringing out the best gameplay with this cast. I try my best. I still do got the hit stick. You may have seen I got some nice hit sticks. So that hit stick is going to be key. I'm hoping for at least 1 hit stick a game. Just so 1 hit stick fumble a game to make up for the user picks that I might be able to get and all that great stuff. And actually going into this game, I realized that I turned off auto strafe, so I have to press LT to turn around, get picks and stuff, and you can't really change that setting in the game. And with my cast, I'm not able to press the strafe button. But anyways, I don't really know what my recovery time will be until I see the surgeon. So right now it's just all up in the air. It's all just guessing at this point. I hope that I should be. Well, apparently my dislocation will take about 6 weeks to heal. And right here I get the onside kick. Let's go. But the dislocation takes about 6 weeks to heal, I guess, my dislocation. But then the break and surgery recovery time, who knows how long. And look at this, get a touchdown across the top. So who knows how long, I'll be limited till. So like I said, I'll try the best in the series, try the best, to win my games. But like I said, I would not be surprised at all if I don't make it into the playoffs with being limited like this. But it's all right. And right here we get a pick. Oh my gosh. And right here you guys are gonna see where I kind of get screwed over. And right here, this is another point to where my cast affects me. See, I'm getting sacked the whole game because I can't really get rid of the ball real quick. It's difficult. And right there, I threw it away. Oh man, I threw it away there because of the being limited. Threw the ball away, and I really could have wasted so much time off the clock if I would have just completed a pass or ran the ball, or even been able to kick a field goal. So now he's got the ball back. About a minute left in the game. And, just running draws to Chris Johnson. And right here, man, dove down. That's frustrating. I hate when people do that, but hey, I can't blame him. He's just trying to win the game. And, we were stopping his, that draw pretty well. And right here, I'm just trying to do whatever I can to stop this. And boom, right here, makes field goal. So, what do I got to do? Got to go down and score, like 13 seconds. I got 13 seconds, no timeouts. Get out of bounds there. All right, that's one. Can we pull this off? I just got into field goal range. That's it. Right here, just trying to do something else. I complete it. Oh, cannot get out of bounds. Try to run a hurry up. Cannot. Thank you guys so much for watching. And hang in there. Hang in there, guys. I hope this does not turn you away from my channel. I promise I will try to recover as soon as possible. Until next time, peace.